Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we are going to be playing some NEOFLY 4 in Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is the career mode for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. This is the way that you start off as like a bush pilot and work your way up the ranks to an airline pilot. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to download NEOFLY 4 from the website. You're going to install the .exe. Then you're going to have to input a Bing key map. So all you do is you go to Google search, type in Bing key, and I'm pretty sure you just if you have a Gmail account, you can set it up for free and get a Bing key. It is free, the key, so you just got to go on Google and search how to do it. But then we're going to come here and we're going to open up NEOFLY. So this is what you're going to see when you first open it. It's going to say create a new pilot, and we're going to do career mode. We're going to start off as an ambitious bush pilot who has basic missions, can work your way up through the ranks. As you gain money and experience, you'll be able to purchase a new aircraft, gain higher qualification, and fly new mission types. So that's what we're going to do. I do have the standard version of Microsoft Flight Simulator, so that's what it selects for me. This is where you could choose your aircraft. So it does come with like 7 to 10 aircrafts. I don't believe any of these have GPS though in them. Or it comes with like 6 aircrafts, I think. I don't think any of them have GPS. So what I did was I downloaded the JPL 152, and it comes with the GTN 750XI, and it comes with an Apple iPad that you can attach to it if you want. So go to flightsim.to, type in JPL 152, and then it's not on that site anymore though, but they have the link to the Discord. You just sign up for the Discord and you can download it there. So I click show third-party add-ons after you download the JPL 152 if you're going to use that. Then you can go to through these, and there it is right there, JPL 152. See how it has the default, the red paint scheme? Just keep that in mind, just remember that. So you're going to click on that, go to next step. Call sign, of course it's going to be the TAP2 pilot. And then my iCal, so I live in the US and I usually fly in the US, but I am going to switch it up so I can travel a little bit and see what's out there. So I am going to be starting in Rome, Italy. I'm going to be going to a local GA airport in Rome, Italy. And the iCal is ILIRU. And then we're going to change this profile picture. Some of these look cartoonish, some of them look real. It looks like they took like a bunch of face images and blend them together to make these AI generated faces. It's pretty cool. You just find one that looks similar to you and that you want to have, and then after you do that, you're gonna just scroll through all these pictures and find one that looks like yours or that you want to use. Doesn't matter if it looks like you or not. You just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and these all are. And I think I'm going to use this guy right here. So we're going to create the pilot. So there you go. That's what you see when you create your new pilot. You got $5,000. You're in career mode. That's your iCal that you're starting off with. That's your call sign. You can delete it at any time if you want to start over. Just hit delete. Or you can add a new pilot and create a new profile. Do whatever you want. So first we're going to go here. We're going to hit that arrow. And it's going to take us to this new window right here where it loads. This is going to be your game window. If you use 2D, this is what you use. If you use 3D, I highly recommend you download Sky for Sim because you get all this stuff in a tablet, in the plane, in VR. I'll show you that in a minute because I'm going to jump in VR after this, but I just wanted to record this in 2D, this part. So we can hit that. So all this on the left is all your toolbar stuff. So you can buy stuff from the NEOFLY website. You can change settings. You can do campaigns if you buy them from the NEOFLY website. This is where you can find freelance jobs when they become available once you're higher in the ranks. This is your job finder. This is the page we're on. This is your hangar. You can go here and you can buy to fill up fuel and stuff like that. Fix your plane if you need to. What's on your mission list, etc. Then you can go to flight manage with your FMS. So this is going to tell you your flight plans, if you're connected, all that stuff, whatever you want to do. You can go to the aircraft market. So this is where you can come, you can rent planes, you can buy planes. If you have enough money, you can do all that, of course, obviously. This is where you can come and get loans. So once you get higher in the ranks, you can get loans, $10 million, $5 million, $1 million, 500,000. but you got to go up in the ranks. So the ranks are right there that you see. These are what's going to allow you to get the loans once you get up there. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and start, and we're going to go, we're going to find what we can do. So I don't think I want to take passengers. I want to just take cargo. So these are all your cargo ones right here. These are all the passenger ones. These are other stuff that you can do, but you got to get higher in the ranks. So first we're going to just do regular cargo, illicit cargo. You can do sensitive cargo too. But then right here is where all your jobs are. This is the weight of the load. So as you see, we can carry 319 pounds. So this is the weight of your load. Your total weight of your plane includes you plus the cargo, and you typically weigh 170 in the sim, so 170 pounds. So then plus that equals your total weight. So like this one, 372, we couldn't take it because we can only carry 319. So first thing I do is I hit distance, just to find the closest distance ones that pay the most. So this one's 15 miles, but it's 414 pounds, so we can't carry that. This one's 348 pounds. That would be nice, but we can't carry that. So we go down, 372, can't do that one. 376, can't do that one. 30 miles, so we'll just start off with we can do a couple short hops, and we could probably do this one and this one. A couple short hop, 11 and 13 miles. That'll give us 4,000. So if we do this one, it'll give us double that, and it's less miles total. So we'll go with this one first, LIIP, or this one first, LIRG, and then we'll do this one after. So we can load both of them. So we can go like this, add job added, and then the second one that we wanted was, where'd it go? Do it by that. Second one was the LIAC, this one. So we can go here. We should be able to add it as a extra. We should be able to add it as a second run, but it's not letting us do it as a second run. So we'll just have to remember that, LIAC. So we added that first one. If we go here, we could see our job market. So this is what we have, mission list. Yeah, so we're going to LIRG. So we'll just go ahead and start that off right now, and we'll jump in. So yeah, what you want to do is you want to come to your world map after you do that. And let's just make this big real quick. So you want to come here, you want to select the airport that you're going to, which is this is where we're at with our plane. LIRU. Let's go ahead and unmute this real quick. So yeah, this is where we're at, LIRU. I chose the gate because you want to always start at the gate. You don't want to start with engines running because you can get deducted points. Or XP, and then we're going to LIRG because that's where our trip said. So when we go back to NEOFLY, LIRG is our destination. So we ended that. It doesn't matter which runway you pick, really. They'll give you something. So they say come in this way to runway 36, but you can technically come in at runway 3 if you wanted to. So we can actually set that as the arrival. So runway 3. This is where you go to pick your plane. So you go here, you find your JP Logistics in your folders over here. You got to click on it. You got to make sure though that you select the default livery. the red one. Remember I said remember that red one? If you select this, it won't work unless you go back into NEOFLY, and you have to go back into NEOFLY, and then you have to go to your hanger and you have to hit paint. So when you repaint it to that bare metal, it's going to cost you all 5,000 to do that. You don't want to do that. So you want to just go here, go to liveries, and select your default one. Once you do that, you can go ahead and hit fly. And I changed it, the time because it's nighttime over there.
Hello, pilot. Let's see what's on the books for you today.
So that's Elena. That's who talks to you. That's your dispatcher.
Transporter from dispatch. I see you asked for a cargo mission. The ground crew is waiting for you in the parking to load the crates.
Okay, so I'm just going to hop into VR and we're going to get started.
Transporter from dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by. Transporter. Loading is complete. Let's go.
All right. Alright, so here we are in VR. We are back. This is a JPL 152. It's a nice plane. Get out, look around. You can press this button to get out of the plane. So yeah, this is LaRue, Rome. We are in the plane right here. So we're going to go out that way and we're going to take off going right. So let's go ahead and jump back in. So this is the GTN. This is why I got the JPL 152. It's because of this. It has autopilot also. And this is the iPad you could download from their Discord also. It's nice. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and turn on avionics switches. We're going to pull our mixture in. We're going to prime. Give it a couple of them. We'll give it a 3 for fun. And you got to remember your lights. All your light stuff is very important to use. So you got to use your nav strobe, beacon, all before you turn on your plane. And even when you turn off your plane, you got to have these on and then turn it off once your engines are shut down. So we'll do nav, strobe, beacon. We will go ahead and release the fuel. And so yeah, see, it's a little tricky, but now you can go to your GTN. It has your flight plan in there already. So that's what we're flying to. Up here you can go to map mode. It'll show you the same thing, or you can go to this and it'll show you your ground speed, your altitude, all that stuff, your heading. One thing to remember, this is why I also recommend you get the Sky for Sim. Hold on, I gotta turn it on actually. Give me 1 second. Alright, so this is why I recommend you get Sky for Sim, because you can actually do everything that you do on your desktop when you're in VR through this app right here. So you go here, go to home, go to NEOFLY, go to connect. Once it connects, it'll show you your payload required. So our payload, we need 443. So when we go over here to payload, we see we're at 340. So we need to adjust our payload. We need to add more weight. If you got a keyboard in front of you, it's a lot easier. 443. We could do 445. So we're over 12 pounds. So now you see it says payload matching, payload realism, XP granted at the end. So now we get extra XP for doing that. So this is just, those notifications are just going, so missing payload because it kept moving it under. Then when I go over, I kept doing that, that's why. But this is your notification, so it tells you everything you need to see. It should also tell you, there we go. It should also tell you if you're ready to taxi and take off. So it says ready for taxi and takeoff. So we're good to go. So just remember though, when you do this, another thing, this is a job that we have open. That's how much it pays. This is when you're done, you turn off your engines. You could search for a new job there. This is how much we have, our iCal, where we're at. If you want to do any trades or stuff from the trade market. This is our plane, refuel, our plane status, engine status, how much fuel we have, and that's pretty much it. So now that we got this and this, we can go to Sky4Sim. This is why I like it again. It has everything you need. Go to airports. So we are at, where are we at? LIGU, LIRU. So we can go here, type LIRU, hit enter. No weather, nothing here. So we click on that, nothing here, no weather info. But it does give you your runway stuff. If it has frequencies, it'll give you your frequencies also. Identify name, tower frequency, ground frequency, no ATIS, no Unicom. So we're good. I wish they had like a, let's see if it shows airports nearby. It doesn't show airports nearby, but we can try to go to LIRG and see if that one has, and see if LIRG has any ATIS info. LIRG, so we'll just take that off. LIRG doesn't have any weather either. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna take off from here. We're gonna go back into NEOFLY. You can also add your flight plan in here too if you wanted to. So you can go here, you can go to flight plan, do a custom flight plan, whatever you have saved, you can do all that. But we have our flight plan already on 2 screens, so we're good. Go back to NEOFLY notifications, go back here, go to map, change this to GPS. We'll set our altimeter. We're good at baro setting. Alright, so it said we were like 100 feet above, so I guess we can maybe go there. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, 100 feet above. So we might need to go this way. That should be good, something like that. But anyway, we're gonna, don't forget, you gotta turn on your taxi light because this game will mark you down. We'll push in our brake. We'll let go of the throttle a little bit. Push in our mixture some more. We are gonna taxi out. So the flag is there, so it's pointing left, so we're gonna take off from the left side of the runway. So yeah, we're probably just going to do this one mission just to show you how to get started, but then I am going to have other videos next coming up that are going to have like part 2 where I'll do like 3 or 4 missions just to see how much we can make in like 4 missions. Just transporting. Oh, the flag just moved. It just spun that way. It's okay. There's barely any wind, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, and then we're going to do that. We're going to work all the way up to being an airline pilot, because you can be an airline pilot and you could use your PMDG in here, your PMDG 737, and you can do the fly-by-wire, the A320. So you can do all that stuff once you get up to that level. But for now, we're just going to So you got to remember, you got all that cargo. So there's cargo back there. You got all that cargo, so you're going to be heavier. So you got to remember that, especially if you have short runways. You're not going to be able to take off as fast because you are carrying a lot of weight. You're basically maxed out. That's what you want to try to do. And like I said, if you have like a job with less weight, like let's say it has 100 pounds, you can stack those jobs on top of each other. So you can take 3 jobs, all of 100 pounds, and you'll just do a landing, drop off the stuff, and keep going. You won't even have to like, can we take off from here? I don't know how long this runway is, but it looks good. So we got that. Let's get our flaps down. 1. All right, let's go. See how much weight there is? It barely even takes off. Barely moves. We're crossing 60, 70, pull back.
Okay, pilot, steady away. See you again soon.
Alright, we're off. Just gotta clear these trees. We're climbing at about 500 feet per minute. Flaps up. Yeah, it's beautiful though. Look at that down there. That's so nice. Let's see how far out we are. Alright, we're about to hit it right now. And the only thing is if you don't fly these places, that's why I like to do new places, you got to actually look out for the airport. Because yeah, if you don't, you got to look for like landmarks and stuff. So there should be some water coming up ahead of us. To the right. So there's that little water patch right there. So after that water patch, we should see a long river type thing over there. And then when we see that, we know you gotta go directly left. So there's the water right there. So our airport should be right here somewhere to the left. Or actually it should be probably that. So we're gonna go over it. We're gonna go get off of autopilot. We're gonna fly on the course. Alright, so yeah, that is the runway. So we'll fly right. We'll cut our speed back. We'll get our altitude down. Let's go ahead, I gotta put my controller over there. So yeah, that's a grass runway. We might use that cement runway. You can use either one, I don't think it matters. But we'll use the cement. 1650. knots. We'll bring our flaps on. And you got to remember, you have extra weight, so this isn't like flying your regular 152 with 0 weight, or just you as a passenger. This has got cargo. So we'll go ahead and make this left-hander. Even turning it feels like a brick. But yeah, we'll land right here, and then that'll be end of this first mission. Then we'll go ahead and wait for part 2 and just keep adding on money and work our way up. We'll go ahead and do one more set of flaps. So we got a long runway here, so it's totally fine. And it's kind of nice because we got to go to the end of the runway anyways. So this is going to be a super...
You greased that landing, Ace.
All right.
Taxi to parking and shut down your engine.
So I got a butter smooth landing. So I got 5 XP for that. And just remember, when you do this, if you crash, you're pretty much done in the beginning. If you crash in the beginning, you pretty much have to start all over because you don't have enough money to repair your plane. So do not crash in the beginning. If you have, let's say, $20,000, do not crash because you will have to start all over. I think it's per percentage. So let's say you need 50% fixed on your hull, that's $50,000. If you need engine, 50% fixed on your engine, that's another 50,000. So you want to make sure that you so like right here, I forgot to do the taxi, but I don't think it marked anything. It didn't mark anything. That's lucky. So yeah, we'll taxi to the parking area. Got some peoples over there. That guy's not going. Okay, go ahead and set our parking brake, taxi light off, go ahead and shut down the engine so we can go ahead and pull the mixture out.
Stand by, pilot. Cargo unloading.
Keep your lights on, turn off your avionics. Go back to NEOFLY. So that's how much we use, 4,800. That's how much you got used to fill up and do payload adjustment.
Transporter from dispatch. Cargo unloaded and checked. It is always a pleasure to work with you.
So we got 2080, 10 XP.
Ready for engine start.
And it should recalculate it. There you go. So that's how much we have now off of that one flight. So yeah, it's easy to work your way up. And then, like I said, with Sky4Sim, you can go click on this button and you can find out different flights. So you can come up here. Let's say we are, where are we? Right there. So let's say this is passenger, 2000, 1400, 2700. That's not a bad one. To Lixu. So if you want to do that, let's say you double click on it, 198 pounds, 27 nautical miles, 2,747. So, and this is the expiration date, so it always updates. So like this one expires on the 28th at 23:12. So that's the time it's going to expire. Experience 10 XP, heading, all that, the weight. So yeah, definitely get Sky4Sim and the JPL 152. If you like this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and stay tuned for episode 2 as we work our way to becoming an airline pilot. Peace.